Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, Brandon here with another great business to discuss on this episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. Today's guest is Kristins, and he's selling his Amazon FBA business on the Empire Flippers marketplace. So welcome to the show, Kristins, and how are you doing today?
Hello, Brandon. Thank you for having me. I'm doing great. I'm looking forward to your interview.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited to talk to you as well, Kristins. It's really excited and really nice to see this business that you've created. Now, I'm just going to go into a quick summary of the business. It is an Amazon FBA business in the children niche, and it was created in August 2018. The average monthly revenue for the business is $66,788 and makes an average of $18,292 per month in net profit. For everyone listening, you can visit the empireflippers.com/marketplace URL and search for listing 47356 to learn more about the business or place a refundable deposit to start your due diligence if interested in purchasing this asset. So now that I've given a quick general overview of the business, let's go into what's included in the sale. The Amazon Seller Central account with 8 SKUs, an additional domain name, a Facebook account, the supplier contracts and relationships, and it is also worth noting that inventory is not normally included in the list price, but further details can be provided to active depositors. So, Kristins, can you tell me a little bit about your background in building and running online businesses?
Yes, sure. So my first online business is actually running also. I started in 2007, and I have an online business in Europe. I have my own website, but for the Amazon business, the FBA business, I started in 2017, and it's different from a online business like I have in Europe, because you don't own actually the domain, the website. You are doing everything through Amazon, but it's very nice because they are handling everything from shipping, packing, do some marketing on your beside. And yeah, I started learning this business model. In the beginning, I tried to implement everything, learned from other friends of mine that they are doing the same business. Yeah, wasn't a success in the beginning because, as I told you, it was something new.
How was it that you decided to start into the idea of getting into the children's niche? Was it something that some of your friends had introduced you to, or just during your product research realized there was an opportunity going into this niche?
In the beginning, I started in different niches in Amazon US, but after trying and doing all the stuff that I was, learning in this process, I realized that the best way to succeed in this business is to what you know better. So I try to, launch a product in a niche where I can customize the product, make it better than the competitors, and address some, issues that their customers have with their products. And this is what I did. I find this niche in children niche, and I launched first one product, and after that, I launched the other 7.
Okay. Now, so why is it then now, Kristins, you're deciding to sell the business at this time?
I want to expand my products in other niches, and I need capital for doing that. The business is doing very well, but I need some, cash, and I want to grow the business based on the same business model, but on other niches on Amazon. So, I think that's all.
And then now, was there anything that you learned while growing this business that you plan on applying to those other brands or those other products that you have?
Yes. First of all, I learned that if you want to build a successful business on Amazon, but I don't think it's limited also only to Amazon, but specifically to Amazon FBA business, you have to listen your customers and actually to give them what they want. It was a lot easier to build this business around good products when you are listening to your customer and you can create a product, then the product can be customer centric. So I'm very happy when I see good feedback and awesome reviews for my products. And after that, all the sales are going up. And in the end, everybody, is happy. The customer is happy. I'm happy.
Yeah, no, definitely. Now, was there anything that you might have tried with this business, Christian, and it just didn't give you the, return that you were expecting?
No, actually, no. This business model was a learning curve. I didn't know everything from the beginning. I had some ideas because of my existing online business, but I thought it would be a very straightforward process. But I had to learn everything, how to deal with Amazon, and something can happen from time to time. Amazon, their own regulations, and you have to comply with them. I mean, you cannot do with other online businesses to have your customer profile and to do some email marketing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But in the end, actually, it's pretty good because even Amazon, the customer service, they can handle some of the customer support area. And in the end, I think it's a pretty good and it's a very nice business to have.
Now, so, on the subject of Amazon and gaining traffic to your listings, where does the majority of that traffic come from then, Christian? Is it coming mostly from organic search in Amazon, or are you also running some PPC ads to your listings as well?
Most of the traffic, I think more than 80% of the traffic is coming from organic traffic.
Okay.
And I do some Amazon PPC, but on the peak season, I also do some Google advertising, and I use Facebook only when I launch new products. But other than that, it's very simple to manage this business, and it's not a problem for anyone.
And then now, can you describe the process on how you're getting the inventory to Amazon's warehouses?
Yeah, sure. I have a very good relationship with my manufacturer. Actually, I filtered, I was trying different manufacturers in the beginning, and this one is the best. They have the best product. And so I have a person that represents the manufacturer, and I have Skype conversation with her, and I place an order because they know my products, and usually in 7 days or at most 2 weeks, everything is ready to ship. After that, they take care of the shipping, and I only give them the address for the FBA warehouse, and they ship it right over there, and that's all. I mean, it's very straightforward, very simple.
Oh, that's good. And then, so is it mostly in Europe, or is it the US that you're shipping most of the items to FBA?
Yes, right now I'm selling only on Amazon US.
Okay.
It's very simple to sell these products on the other Amazon markets. But right now, in this moment, I'm selling only on Amazon.
In USA.
Amazon US, sorry, yes.
Okay. And then hypothetically speaking, Christian, if you were to keep this business, what are some of the ways that you would try and grow it?
You can expand this business in the same niche with different products. So I designed 3 more products in this specific niche, and they are ready to launch. Yeah.
Perfect. So just expanding the product line. I know you said that you only have a Facebook account, so maybe even growing some of the social media accounts as well from there. And then ultimately maybe even building a website and capturing some emails to do some email retargeting as well too. I think plenty of opportunities for a potential buyer to see, some growth that they can capitalize on.
Yes.
Now, can you describe just some of the typical work that you're doing for the business on a weekly basis at this time?
I'm not doing pretty much anything. I'm just verify if I have some customer feedbacks and if they want some help from our side. Other than that, I'm looking at the Amazon PPC, if they are running properly. Yeah, actually, I'm just looking to see how the sales are every day and if the sales are going well. Just that. I mean, it's nothing too much to do in this moment. I'm not doing too much.
Got it. Now, is there any particular skill that you think someone should have already prior to purchasing this asset, or is the majority of the stuff something that someone even with a little bit of e-commerce knowledge can take over fairly easy?
Even without an e-commerce background, you can run this business very smoothly, very easy. There's nothing to worry about it. So for any buyer, I can help them, for 90 days, just to show them everything and to help them if they have any issues with, Amazon or the manufacturer so I'm here to help.
Okay. No, that's really great to hear that you're offering a little bit more than the average support time frame. So 90 days, I'm sure, any potential buyer that's listening to this call, they can see the value and, the help that you're willing to offer them and the support you're willing to help them through the transition period. Now, on the side of the business, for yours in particular, Christian, what do you feel are maybe some of the potential risks a buyer should be aware of?
I think in every business there is a risk, but this is the idea of an entrepreneur to take risks. Right now, I don't think any risk. You have to be informed how Amazon is doing. I mean, they have some regulations, Amazon, so you have to be on top of that. I mean, you have to don't be surprised if Amazon, will, I don't know, make a change to their terms of condition and you are allowed to have only, I don't know, let's say a very small amount of inventory in the warehouses I mean, you have to maintain the strategy that I already implemented and I have some procedures in place. So I don't see any risk from my side.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. A lot of FBA owners that we've had on, these podcasts say the same thing, essentially the same, story that you've given as well. It's the potential risks are usually associated with Amazon themselves, not really with the business in particular. So I completely agree with you on that. Now, Christian, are you willing to commit to a non-compete, meaning, any of the other businesses or products that you end up launching, you'll stay out of this specific niche?
Of course, definitely. There is a lot of opportunities in Amazon right now that it will not be a problem for me.
Okay, perfect. And then now, are you also open to negotiating something like an earnout where you'll receive a large portion of the sales price up front and then smaller payments closing out the deal after that?
Yeah, always there is a possibility that I'm open to if someone want to buy this business, I'm open to negotiate the terms, of course.
Okay. No, I completely understand. And, that's something, you can discuss during the negotiation period as well if an offer comes across the table that you agree with. Now, just a few sideline questions for you, Christian. Was there anyone who inspired you while you were building this business that our listeners might like as well?
I don't know right now. I read a lot. So I read on Facebook forums about some sellers, but I can't remember right now their names, how successful they are and how they start the business from scratch, and right now they have 7 figures. I can remember a specific name. Sorry for that.
Okay. No, yeah, that's not a problem. I mean, essentially doing some research, following a few Facebook groups, I'm sure you can find other successful entrepreneurs in this business model that could always help, anyone that's looking to get into this, particular type of FBA business model as well. Now, what advice then would you give to our listeners that you wish you knew when you started, Christian?
They have always to look what their customer says, because actually they dictate how the product can make them happy. So if you are designing and make a new concept of this product and you are not listening to your customers and you are doing that because you like it, and this is how the way you want it to be, but in reality their customers must be the ones that can shape your product. So you have to always listen to your customers and do what is best for them. And this is the best advice I can give them to anyone who starts a business with physical products.
Okay. Yeah, no, I completely agree with you on that. Now, was there any, software tools or maybe even communities that really helped you at the start of building this business?
Yes, I'm using a few software that can help anyone, in this business to keep tracking of the expenses and the earnings.
Was it mostly just financial software, or was there anything for even like product research or inventory management software that maybe our listeners might, benefit from learning about as well?
Yeah, so right now I'm not using, but you can use, Helium 10, for researching. For financial, I use it right now, Sellerboard, I think right now, and ClickFunnels, if you want to launch new products and want to build a landing page. Yeah. ManyChat also. Yeah, ManyChat is that chat from the Facebook.
Yeah, no, those are really great pieces of software. I've had several calls now. I mentioned Helium 10 and as well, ClickFunnels as well. So that's really solid information. Now, what was it that drove you and motivated you while you were building this business, Christian?
Yeah, at my heart, I'm an entrepreneur and I want to build really good, I want to manufacture really good products and very strong business. And I enjoy when I see that my products right now are the best in the niche. And, I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, no, it's really great to see that you've gotten to the standard and the level that the business has gotten, from your efforts over the years. Now, why do you feel that this particular business model is great for those who are interested in getting started in online business?
Because it's very easy to manage. You don't have to ship the products and pack the product and do all the steps. You don't have to have a warehouse. You don't have to deal with all the customers at the phone. You can, just have an email support and do all the stuff through email. Other than that, the business is running 24/7. It's not like a regular brick and mortar business. So this business model is very nice because Amazon is doing pretty much all the stuff for you in terms of the selling. But other than that, if you have a great product, as I have, you don't have to do any much, just to, enjoy.
Essentially just monitoring the analytics and, checking the stats on a daily basis. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Now, Christian, putting yourself in the shoes of a buyer, why do you think that this business is worth buying?
I have to buy a business. I definitely buy this one because in this niche, I'm addressing especially to children, and I like to put a smile on their face. And it's very easy to manage. The product is not perishable. There is no mechanical parts. I don't know. You can expand on other markets. You can open a Shopify store with these products. You can go in Europe, in Canada. I have a lot of customers that are buying from Israel. So I think the product is very good, and you don't need too much advertising for this because it's actually advertised itself from, word of mouth. Yeah, I think it's a very good business.
And then also, does business have a particular brand name already associated with your products, or something that a potential buyer could, ultimately trademark and, expand with that brand name down the road?
Yes, the brand name is already trademarked. I have a design patent for the main product.
Oh, that's really good. I didn't notice that within, doing the due diligence on my side to add that into the listing on your profile. So I'll make sure I update that as well. So that's good to hear that you already have a design patent and as well as a trademark for this business. So that's an even better opportunity for a potential buyer to really capitalize on as well.
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. Now, was there anything else that you'd like to share that I might have missed in this call, Christian?
It's a very easy business to manage. I don't do any marketing at all because the product is selling without this. As I told you, this is a word-to-mouth marketing. So I'm looking forward to respond to any other questions if any buyer are interested in this business.
Yeah, that's really great to hear. And, I'm sure, any potential buyer that's looking at this and doing their due diligence on this business can see, the growth opportunities that they can capitalize on here just based on the efforts you've already put into this business. So that's really great.
Yes.
Definitely. All right. Well, I really appreciate the call, and it was nice having you on the podcast today, Christian. And, I'm looking forward to seeing this listing getting sold for you here in the near future.
Thank you so much, Brandon.
Thank you so much. And all right, everyone. So thanks for listening. To learn more and to see if this listing is sold or to place a refundable deposit, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for listing number 47356. If you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. And by placing a refundable deposit, you'll be given everything you need to know about this business. So until next time, enjoy your digital journey.